This year is Boom Studios' Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic issue number 53, The Dark Rangers. At the end of issue number 52, we saw Rita return as a candidate to become Zedd's 5th Dark Ranger. As to why Rita was even there, because she should have been drifting in space in a dumpster by this point of the TV series, it's revealed here that Rita is in fact not the real Rita Repulsa. It is a doppelganger created by Finster. This Rita was designed with the benefits of the real Rita's spells, experience, but without her many flaws, as Lord Zedd puts it. And so, impressed by Finster's work, Zedd grants Rita the power of the Dark Red Ranger. According to Zedd, each Ranger color has unique capabilities. They'll be interesting to see. At Promethea, Billy is working with Grace. He's working on how to repower the Dragon Power Coin. Billy is excited at the prospect of informing Zordon of the results, but Grace tells Billy that they're not going to tell Zordon. The reason for that is because Grace has been holding on to the Psycho Dagger all this time, and Billy has been working on restoring the Dragon Power Coin for months, behind Zordon's back. She thinks Zordon won't like any of that. Instead, Grace thinks that they should pick their own Power Ranger. Grace has a list of potential candidates already, but they're all from Promethea or specialized freelancers. A handful are individuals she's kept an eye on. Billy thinks an outsider would be better, and Grace says that leaves them with an obvious candidate: Drakon. Really? That's one of the most stupid things to come out of this comic book series so far. Even Billy thinks it's a ridiculous idea. In Grace's mind, Drakon could be a valuable ally. Downtown now, Zedd's minions arrive and they take out the Dark Morphers and morph into action. What caught my eye is the design of the Dark Morphers. They're awfully like the Power Rangers movie Morpher. It's a good, appropriate look though. The Morpher looked horrid, and these are the bad guys, so this is a perfect fit. The other thing is they hold their morphers with one hand, much like the pilot episode from the TV series. Anyway, it's not long before the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers show up. They teleport into town and immediately go into battle against the Dark Rangers. Now, these Dark Rangers mean business. Alpha detects some volatile energy signatures, so he knows the Dark Rangers could be a serious problem. During Necessary Evil, Kimberly scolded Aisha for making banter when she was a rookie ranger. Now that Aisha is a fully fledged ranger, Kimberly praises Aisha for her banter. Now, I hate the banter, but at least this shows that Aisha is no longer a rookie. Anyway, Goldar is quite strong with his Dark Ranger powers, and as Kimberly is about to fire off one of her arrows, Goldar actually ends up cutting Kimberly's power bow in half. Billy is fighting Squat, and his Dark Ranger powers has made him faster and more agile. He's so strong now that he's even able to create a shockwave to send Billy flying backwards. That's the first time Squat's won. Rocky gets to take on Finster, which Rocky finds strange, as Finster never got his hands dirty. Finster tells him that these are desperate times and he's learned a few other things with his hands. He can change them into blades to block Rocky's power sword. Now, Adam is fighting Babu with his spider powers. This is a bit off. It was Zack who hated spiders. Adam is a bit spooked by Babu's spider-like appearance. I just feel this part was written in mind for Zack and not Adam. Anyway, Adam tries to fight Babu, but Babu is just too strong for him. He tells the Rangers that their plan to spread the Dark Rangers out isn't working. Billy says they should regroup instead. The Dark Rangers are just too strong even when they're not together. On to Tommy now, and he is taking on Rita. He tells her that the Power Rangers have beaten Rita in pretty much every imaginable way. Tommy tries to strike Rita with Saber, but the blade passes right through Rita's hand, exposing Finster's clay that he used to create this copy of Rita. Tommy realizes that this isn't the real Rita. Nonetheless, she is still able to attack Tommy off guard and then disarms him easily. This Rita goes on to tell Tommy that she's not the Rita Tommy knew. She is something far worse. She was designed for a single purpose, and that is to rip the Rangers' lives apart, piece by piece. The other 5 Rangers have regrouped, and Billy tells Rocky to call the next shot. He wonders why, and Billy tells him that it's because he's the Red Ranger. A nod that the Red Ranger should be a leader, or at least be a key decision maker in this case. Rocky tells the Rangers to use the Blade Blasters. The Power Rangers actually have the upper hand at this point, as the Dark Rangers don't have weapons like that. Lord Zedd arrives on the scene thinking that the Chaos Crystal should strengthen the Dark Ranger powers, but then he chooses to fire a beam at the Dark Rangers instead to provide some additional assistance. The Rangers look up and see the Terrorzords. So then, are the Terrorzords the Dark Rangers but in Zord form, or are these actually separate Zords? I'm thinking it's going to be the former. If that's true, are they going to be able to combine to form a Terra Megazord? I like that these Dark Rangers are a real match for the Power Rangers. Their looks and abilities are truly menacing, compared to the awful look of the Dark Rangers of the TV series. What I didn't like about this issue is that, yet again, Drakon is coming back into the story, and he may be the next Green Ranger. Again. Now to look at this from 2 perspectives. Drakon coming back as the Green Ranger makes sense. As Tommy, he was the Green Ranger, so I get that Drakon would be an obvious choice. But, given all that Drakon has done, how can any good guy possibly entrust Drakon with a power coin again? It's looking likely that Drakon will return to being the Green Ranger. Let's see what happens in the coming issues.